When you're around a narcissistic individual, more often than not, they train you to see the good in them and the bad in you. And you often end up believing that you're the crazy one. Narcissists are experts at twisting the truth and making you doubt yourself. One of their favourite tactics to do this is the narcissist gaslighting, using words to confuse you so that they can control you easier. They say things that make you question your memory, your feelings, and even your sanity. And more often than not, this isn't accidental. It's a deliberate way to keep you off balance and under their control. It's about recognizing these patterns of behavior, these patterns of sayings, because people are more than capable of being accused of doing something they didn't do and saying, that never happened. People are more than capable of having a conversation, especially with a narcissist twisting things and saying, you're twisting my words. As a one-off or with a certain individual. With a narcissist, it's a pattern of behaviour, and it's usually with everybody that they deal with at one point or another within their lives. They're looking to make you feel like you're the crazy one, because they're trying to hide their own wrongdoings. And due to the highs and the lows of a narcissistic relationship, releasing different chemicals into your brain, such as cortisol to deal with the stress, and dopamine when you've got the highs. The high levels of cortisol actually affect your hippocampus, which is responsible for your memory. So when your memory's not quite as it was, and then you've got someone saying that's not what happened, you question yourself and not their unjust behaviour. Narcissistic individuals will say things like, that never happened. You can just say, you promised to be home for dinner. They can turn around with, that never happened. I never said that. You're the one that's making it all up. And it's learning to recognise or take notes of things that they have said or done so that you can look back for clarity on what is right and what is wrong. Narcissists will provoke you in so many horrific ways, and then they'll turn around and claim that you're overreacting when you react to their behaviour. They'll ignore you all day long. And you can say, I feel hurt that you've ignored me all day. And they'll be, you're overreacting. They'll turn around and claim it's not a big deal. You're imagining. They lack the empathy to care about your feelings. And sometimes they'll ignore you purely to punish you. Narcissists are some of the most insensitive people you could ever meet, and they will be incredibly insensitive towards you. They'll drop that rude comment, and then they'll just turn around and say, oh, stop being so sensitive. I was only joking. You need to learn how to take a joke. So you believe the problem is within you and not their toxic behaviour. They'll turn around and claim that you're the one that twists everything. If you say to them that you think perhaps they treated someone unfairly, they'll just claim that, well, you just twisted my words. Why can't you ever listen? Narcissists will accuse you of imagining things that they're actually doing to you. You can let them know that, hey, someone says you've been talking badly about me. And they'll turn around and say, I never said that. You're imagining things again. They will have a laugh at your expense. They'll humiliate you and then claim, I was joking. It's not my fault that you can't take a joke. You can say to them, that was an incredibly hurtful thing to say. And they'll be, relax, I was only joking. Learn how to lighten up. You're the only one who thinks like that. If you say to a narcissistic individual that you feel they don't appreciate you, because they don't appreciate you, a narcissist will just turn around and say, there's only you that feels like that. Everyone else thinks I'm amazing. And they genuinely believe that everyone else thinks they're amazing, usually because they're putting the best face forward to those other people. They can turn around and claim, why don't you just let things go? They'll do something that hurts you, and they'll keep doing it in the present. So that whenever you try to communicate with them about this, they accuse you of being the issue by not letting things go. They'll tell you to stop holding on to the past, stop holding on to grudges, but they keep bringing the past into the present. They'll claim that you're the one that needs the help. You can be upset because of how they're treating you. You can be depressed, anxious due to their behaviour, and they'll turn around and claim that maybe you needed a little bit of help to deal with your problems if it wasn't for you. So you feel like you're the problem. They'll accuse you of being dramatic. So if you let them know that you don't like them ignoring you all day long, they'll tell you to stop being dramatic about nothing. They can use the plausible deniability, and they can just turn around with those, I don't remember saying that. You can be, hang on, you promised to come for your child's birthday party. And they'll be, I don't remember saying that. In fact, I don't even remember you inviting me. As they twist it straight back onto you that they didn't bother showing up. And even if you show them facts and evidence, they'll twist it against you. A narcissist will claim that everyone else agrees with me. You can say, I think it's unfair how you treat people, and they'll be, everyone agrees with me. You're the only one that's complaining. Everyone else thinks I'm amazing. They'll tell you to stop being so paranoid. If you're worried that they're hiding things from you, because they're hiding things from you, they'll tell you to stop being paranoid because you're imagining things. You need help. Narcissists are selfish. They make everything about themselves, but they will accuse you with their projection that you're making everything about you. So whenever you try to do something or arrange something, they just accuse you of making it all about you. They'll turn around and say it's not all about you. And you're crazy. When you're utterly confused about what on earth is going on, a narcissistic individual will just turn around and accuse you of being the crazy one. When it comes to dealing with narcissistic individuals and dealing with their gaslighting, it's about writing things down so you can look back for clarification on what has actually happened in the situation, and then safely distance yourself from people who display this as a pervasive pattern of behaviour, either limited contact in Grey Rock or no contact. Any phrases you heard, please add into the comments with people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a few one-to-one slots available. If you're looking for further reading on the subject, I have several books out on Amazon. How to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, such as narcissistic individuals. 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain. A Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery. And then the new novel, Behind the Mask, The Rise of a Narcissist. If anyone is interested in any of those, they are all in the video description. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.